How you doing? I'm Jim Day, Assistant Chief Hammonton Fire Department. I operate out of Station 2. This is my son Justin Day. I started in a neighboring town at 16 years old. This is my 30th year in the fire service. My son grew up around the firehouse here, in which he followed right up and started the same age that I started at. It's just what we were brought into. We always wanted to help, and that's where we're at today. From the time he was little, he would always be around here with me, around the guys. He grew up around here. Every toy he had was fire truck. I think every picture he has coming up through school, he had fire trucks. He's actually pursuing a career in it eventually when the time comes, and we actually worked together on a couple of fires.
When I was 16, all I could think about is joining here. From getting an application to being able to go on fire truck, go on fire calls, being able to see the guys in action. And it's something I always wanted to do, and when I was able to do it, I did it. I was able to see my dad rise through the ranks as a kid. I remember him being a lieutenant, then on to a first lieutenant, then on to captain, promoted to assistant chief. So I was able to see him progress through the ranks. It's a rewarding job. I treat all these guys like my family. Father's Day wish for my dad is to keep being the best dad and assistant chief you can be.
My name is John Warren. I am president of Hammonton Fire Company number 2. I've been a member for 27 years, and this is my father, John Warren Jr. He is the treasurer of Hammonton Fire Company number 2, and he has been a member for 52 years.
Came out of the service. I came back in 1970, and I wanted to do something for the community. So I put an application in. It took a couple of years to get in because the ranks were full. I mean, if that phone went out at 2 in the morning, I was gone. Some nights he'd be up, and I'm coming with you. And we'd go. He was a junior member at 16. He was the first junior member to go over to a full-time fireman. He just followed right in the footsteps. Well, it makes me feel good, you know. He's here if I need him. I mean, I was a little nervous in the beginning when I'd be up on a pump panel and watching him running the house. I'd get a little nervous, but other than that, it was, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
It's a huge line of tradition here. I mean, dating back to when this company started, there was always father and sons here. It's almost like it's in the blood. You know, I've been around here since I was a little kid. I've always been here. I grew up here. It made me feel good. I was proud. It's good to see him put himself out there and help his community. Thank him for always being there and making me the man I am today.
I'm proud of him. I'm proud of what he does. Does a good job and keeps everything up to par.
My name is Dominic DiGiovanangelo. I've been a fireman for 39 years. This is my son Riley DiGiovanangelo. This is my son Cameron. I'm very proud to have him as fireman. 2 years old. He had little action figures already that were firefighters. And he used to call them, he'd say it was Daddy and his 2 good friends, which were Joe Bernardo and John Mike, you just interviewed. Riley, I started taking him when he got to be around 2, 3. I think the thing that pushed him into it more was he saw how much his brother liked it when he joined. May 29th, we lost our house to a fire. And to see Cameron fight the fire, it was really proud. Cameron didn't lose his wits about him, knew to keep everybody safe. Even though we were losing everything, he still kept his head about it. And that's, you can't ask for more. Honestly, I'm very proud of their training. I'm very proud of how they are and the men they've become.
Yeah, definitely is. Feels like your dad's a superhero. Thought he was invincible growing up watching him. Anytime we heard that pager go off, we knew he was leaving. We knew he'd be safe and come home, but knowing what he was doing for the safety of the public was just like the coolest thing. Couldn't wait till I turned 16 so I could grab an application and put it in to become a junior member. Yeah, we were here all the time from the time we were little kids.
They were at every fire prevention, every open house. They kind of grew up whether they wanted to or not here.
It's cool growing up when they come from fire prevention and you get to say that to my dad. I'd say the defining moment for us was the time we got to fight a fire with the 3 of us. Riley wasn't PAC certified yet, but my dad was assistant chief and I was first two on the truck. So I got to make the initial attack with Jim Day, and then Riley was in the chief's truck with him because they came from the house, so Riley helped untangle the 5-inch hose so we got water to the scene. Seeing like the 3 stages of being a firefighter all at once, put in perspective how long he's been in, how long I've been in behind him, and like seeing that progress was awesome. Keep being you. Thank you for being the greatest leader I've had in my life and the best friend you could ever ask for. Now that you can't fight fire anymore, I hope to make you proud and you can live vicariously through us.
That's it.
My name's Jack Valerio Jr. I've been a Hammonton fireman for 37 years. I came in 1987. And my son, J.R. Valerio, while I was captain, we have a junior program. J.R. became a junior firefighter. I have 2 grandsons, and hopefully they'll follow in our footsteps.
I think a big reason for where I am now has to do with seeing my father do what he does. Obviously a huge influence to me growing up. You were the cool kid growing up. I had fire trucks just come to my house for my birthday. That was neat, you know.
There's nothing more that a father wants to see their kids do something that they've done, at the same time not pushing them into it. He did that because that's what he wanted to do, which makes me even more proud. I do have to say that since he's been a fireman, when I go in a building, I never thought twice about my safety. What's changed now is when I'm on a fire and he's at the scene, if he goes inside, now I worry about him. So that's changed. It's very special being able to do this for the town of Hammonton. And as long as the man upstairs keeps me here, I'm gonna be here. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers all over, especially if you're a first responder. Happy Father's Day. You give him a hug.
Come on. Come on.
That's great. You got it. You got what he needs.